Hello and welcome. Today we're doing a pick a card reading to see what financial breakthrough that you don't expect is on the horizon for you. I pulled all three of these cards from my Wealthy Woman deck, and I was kind of shocked to find that these women are all they have their eyes closed, they're covering their faces. And there's a unique message and breakthrough with each of these different cards, but I want to say off the bat here, collectively, this reading is because you're here. This reading has found you because there's a financial breakthrough coming, a potential windfall, an up level in your finances or career that you don't see coming. So we're going to get some guidance on that. We're going to peer into what that is for you with these readings here in this video today. Personally, I have been in a huge transformation vortex, it feels like this whole year, but especially these last couple months. And something that has been helping me speed up in the upgrade process and break through into bigger money manifestations has been these bracelets. These are from Otter Spirit, which is a company that I have shared here on this channel before, and I just adore them. This is their healing bracelet pack, which has moonstone, turquoise, and multi-amazonite, and they're in their mini bead option, which I love. And this whole pack is just great it's been really fantastic, really supportive for boosting my inner work to heal and release money blocks so I can manifest my desired wealth faster and with more ease. So that's been hugely helpful for me for transforming money energies, old stories, old dense energies, right? Wearing these and also just having that physical touchstone throughout the day has been really beneficial in my money healing journey recently. And this is also just a really specific thing because I'm already gushing about these bracelets, but I love that these bracelets come in different sizes. These are size small, and it is so rare that personally I can find bracelets that actually fit me because I have like the tiniest wrists in the world. And so this is one of the only brands I can get these sorts, like this style of bracelet, because they actually fit my wrist properly. And not to mention that Otter Spirit also donates a part of their proceeds to ocean and otter preservation, which I just love. And this, honestly, they sent me a whole bunch of their bracelets a few months ago, and this one is probably been my favorite, like my absolute favorite. This is their Malachite Solitaire bracelet, which is fantastic. Malachite is amazing for up-leveling, rapid up-leveling, transmuting things, breaking through into new levels of abundance or whatever you desire, but while still staying grounded. It's a very gentle transformation stone. And this one has been with me through some stuff lately. Like, it has been helping me move through some huge transformations that are opening up way more abundance, way more wealth, way more impact in my business. So I highly recommend Otter Spirit if you want jewelry to boost your manifestations. I will be sure to leave the link below where you can shop their jewelry, and when you use code WEALTHY at checkout, you get 20% off. That is, in all transparency, an affiliate link, so I also get a small commission from that as well. So that will all be below for you. I cannot say enough about Otter Spirit. They're just lovely. They're lovely to partner with. They're lovely in their quality and the different variety of jewelry and gemstones they offer, and just their mission and what they stand for with conserving the oceans and otter habitats is just so important and close to my heart. Now, let's get into the reading. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you find this video is exactly when you need to hear these messages. And as we dive into this reading together, remember to take only what resonates from these readings and leave what doesn't. So let's take a peek. I'm going to give you a close-up at each of these cards that I have pulled for us to start our reading with today, and then you can use the timestamps below to navigate to whichever of these cards are calling to you. Of course, if multiple are calling to you, you can absolutely watch more than one reading. That just means that there's guidance for you in each of those readings. I will be sure to go ahead and leave links to all the decks that I use, including this deck. This is my deck that I authored, my Wealthy Woman deck, but I'll have all the decks listed below in the description. So, card 1 for today's reading is Prosperous Prayer. I think I might have to have this focus this way. So this is our Prosperous Prayer card. This is card 1, so you can take a quick peek at that and see if that's calling to you. Now we have card 2, which is the Artisan. And card number 3 is our Mend the Flow card. So pause the video if you need to, take however long you would like to tune into your intuition and see which of these cards are calling to you, and then go find those timestamps below and jump to your reading. I'll see you there. Hello, card number 1. This is your reading to see what financial breakthrough is on the horizon for you. As we dive in, I want to mention that I am running a 5-day group mini mentorship program called Catalyst. This is a rare opportunity to work closely with me, and it will be running at the end of this month. At the time of this filming, which is several days before this video posts, there are just 4 spots left in this program. So if this reading resonates with you as we get into it, and if you know you're on the brink of a breakthrough around your business, career, or finances, like you can just feel like you've been dancing around the edge of a breakthrough for a while now, and you want that push, you want to work directly with me to catalyze that breakthrough and finally step into that next level, then this offer is for you. So I will leave the link below where you can get the info on Catalyst and grab your spot if it feels aligned. All right, so let's dive into the reading. You picked card 1, which is Prosperous Prayer. So this card, the message that came through as soon as I pulled it in terms of your breakthrough, right, was that something that you asked for a while ago, something that you asked for, I'm getting like 3 to 6 months ago, somewhere in that range, is coming. Like something you were manifesting, something you put conscious attention on. It's happening. It's coming. It's coming in the very near future. I see the next 2 to 3 weeks, signs will start coming in, things will start trickling in. For some of you, it's just like bam, instant manifestation. It just all drops in at once. But I am seeing something you asked for around money or career. Could be a job, could be a promotion, could be a sum of money, could be clients in your business, a certain kind of result in launch, but something that you asked for months ago is dropping in very soon. It's coming in. Something you were asking for, something you were praying for, something you were manifesting, right? So this is not just something that was like a passing wish. You're like, oh, wouldn't that be nice? Then you never thought about it. This is something that you were focusing on a while ago that didn't seem to come to fruition. It seemed like your prayer wasn't answered. It's now coming about. It's coming in its own divine timing, right? And so it might even come in a way that you didn't expect it to come. It might come, for example, I'm getting for some of you, if you're entrepreneurs and you're like, I want a sold out launch, and you launch something and it didn't sell out, it's like the next launch or whatever you're launching next is like more likely to be the thing, or you might come in a different way where you get the clients or you meet that income goal you wanted to have, but it happens in a way you didn't expect it. But it's in divine orchestration and divine timing is what I'm getting. So that's the first piece of this. We're going to pull a bunch more cards and get some more clarity around what is coming up around this breakthrough. But I just see this, it's like I see you laughing. I see you laughing, almost kind of being like, this was not how I expected it to come through. And here it is, right? So, heaven sent 33. Oh my, and I saw 33 on my phone. Oh my goodness. So much alignment here. Heaven sent, again, the universe is delivering, sending to you exactly what you've been asking for, right? Let's get another card. I'm like, wow. The universe is like, it's coming. Don't even worry. Again, I want to note, I said this at the beginning. You might have skipped if you just were immediately drawn to this card. But at the very beginning of this video, I was talking about how collectively all 3 of the cards I pulled for this reading, when they came out, they were all women from my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck that had their hands near their face and their eyes closed, right? And so just like, again, I don't think you're expecting this at all. Like this is, the read I'm getting is that this is going to take you by surprise. You're not expecting this. Again, her eyes are closed, right? Like this message is coming. It's like you don't need to be looking for this. And actually I'm getting the guidance now of like, the more you look for this, the more that it slows it down. Like stop looking for the manifestation. We have the perfection of your life. Instead, and this is again a number 3, 3s are going to be a big sign for you. I'm getting, as this breakthrough happens, as this huge manifestation plops into your life, you're going to start seeing a lot of 3s. Okay. A lot of 3s. So that is a sign for you. Keep a lookout for repeating 3s. The perfection of your life. Instead of looking around, because it's easy when you get a reading like this, especially it's something you asked for, you were trying to manifest a while ago, it didn't happen, you've probably forgot about it, given up on it, not given much attention to it. It's easy to get a reading like this and then start trying to look everywhere for it, but the universe, especially with their clothes, it's saying don't look. Don't go look. Instead, just enjoy the perfection of your life. Enjoy the here and now. I'm seeing all these trees. Get out in nature. For some of you, if you're near a forest or want to go on a trip to a forest, like vacation in a forest, if that's something you have planned, this is very aligned. But taking any time you can to just be very present with all forms of abundance that you already have. Could be the abundance of nature, abundance of freedom, abundance of beautiful weather, abundance of free time, but just enjoying the abundance you already have in your life. Get on that frequency so that what you desire can drop in faster, so that you're more of a match for it, and that's what speeds it up. The more you look for it, the more this breakthrough slows down. The more that you enjoy just the abundance you already have and get on that frequency of wealth now, the faster that this breakthrough and this manifestation comes. Okay, so that's very cool. Let's see what other guidance we're getting for you. Hello. Rose quartz, open up your heart. I want to get one more. I want to get a little bit more on this. What else? Hello. Oh my goodness, we have cards flying everywhere. we have Aventurine, create your own luck, and we have Celestite, soothe your soul. Okay, so really these cards, it's like, again, so much is coming through of like, you just need to come right back to your center, come back to your heart. I'm getting this with the soothe your soul, like, don't stress everything. It's working out and it's perfect timing. And the more you don't look for the manifestation, the more you enjoy the abundance you have, the more you come back to just opening your heart to all the abundance that you have and letting that soothe you, even if it's not financial abundance yet or career abundance yet or at the level you desire. If you can find any entry point into the frequency of abundance, like again, being in nature and enjoying the abundance of nature, then that's how you create your own luck. That's how you become this like magnet for this huge breakthrough. I also see that on the other side of this breakthrough and this huge manifestation of this thing you asked for a while ago, once it arrives on the other side of it, people are going to be looking at you and saying, you're so lucky. Like, you're so lucky. I wish I could have your luck. I wish I were as lucky as you. I wish that I could just have money fall in my lap like that. Right? Like, they're going to be, I almost get the sense of jealousy or just saying, or they're writing it off for you as luck. And you get to know this isn't luck, this is alignment. Ooh, that's powerful. This isn't luck, this is alignment. It might look like you just went on vacation and went hiking and then all this money dropped in, or you stumbled upon, some lost treasure or something. It's like something miraculous, some big breakthrough happens. All you did was you just lounged around on vacation and then got a call for your dream job. Like, there is some big breakthrough, some big up level that changes your financial reality moving forward, puts you at a completely different income level, a different reality around money and success. And to everyone outside of you, it will look like it was just dumb luck. Like, it'll look like, wow, you're so lucky. And like I said, I almost get a little bit that tinge of jealousy from other people. It doesn't matter what they think. That's what I'm getting from my guides. That's what they want to say to you. It doesn't matter what they think. Don't let that get to you. You know the truth. You know that, yes, you didn't have to hustle and grind and stress and bend over backwards to get this breakthrough. That's true. But you were doing something. You were aligning. You were working on your inner self. You were working on being so tapped into the abundance that's already here that it made you the natural choice for the universe to deliver this opportunity to. Because you were so grateful. You were so in love with life. You were so centered and calm. You were so embodied in the version of you who already has the wealth you desire before it even showed up, that of course it could only come to you. So you are doing, this is like your homework for the next few weeks, is being so aligned with the frequency of abundance now in whatever way you can get there. And really, it's like your daily homework is focus on my energy. Am I in the as Abraham Hicks says, like the stream of abundance, right? Am I in the stream of prosperity? Am I on the frequency? Am I on the wavelength, the vibration of abundance? If not, how can I get there? Do that first before you do everything else for the day, before you get into your work, before you go do that thing in your business, before you even do your manifestation practices. Get your energy right. Focus on that. Is your work right now. Focus on that. And then from there, let that fuel any actions you take or even just the way you go about your life. But make sure you're tapping back into that energy over and over. This is what creates your own luck. This is what calls in and allows your breakthrough to come like so much faster. And then that's what's going to be what allows you to maintain it as well. And that is the work. So you're still working. You're doing something. You're just not, it doesn't look like the traditional way that we think we have to make money. And you're kind of, I'm seeing with this, like kind of blowing people's minds. The people who, there will be people again who look at you and go, must be nice. So lucky. But there will also be people who get it. And they will have seen what you did, and you will be an inspiration to them. And you are going to, wow, you are part of kind of, I think, in a way, my soul family in terms of what you're here to do in this world. Part of what you're here to do, even if it's not your full-time job and it's not your main life purpose, the part of what your soul came here to do is to have this breakthrough and this experience and master this ability to be attuned to the frequency of abundance. Not just so that you can up-level your life and reap the rewards, which is amazing, and you are fully worthy of, but also because in you doing so, you start to prove to others that the current money paradigms are becoming obsolete. You are showing other people that we can function outside of the current way that our society teaches us to look at money. That paradigm is crumbling. Of the hustle, of the unnecessary burnout, of the stress and the striving around money. You get to say, no, you focus on your energy, money gets to be easy. You focus on your energy first, everything starts to work out in divine timing. You focus on your energy, you get to be wealthy, like wealthier than you can believe. I want to swear there, but YouTube doesn't like when I swear. So, but really, this is like you're meant to have this, and this is just the first of many breakthroughs, the first of many up levels, because as you master this, then that unlocks limitless levels of abundance, limitless levels of it, because you get to continue to deepen into this frequency and into this practice of you receive money, you celebrate, you're in gratitude, you enjoy the money, you're on the frequency of abundance. You don't let thoughts of what if I lose it, or what if I can't make it, hold it, or what if, you don't let any of that creep in. You just keep tapping into all the forms of abundance you already have, enjoying them, enjoying it, reveling in it, and then more comes because you're a match for it. And then you cycle through that, and then more comes because you're a match for it, and you cycle through that again, right? It's like this is the beginning of you really mastering this energetic practice and heightening your point of attraction around money. And then breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough over the next several years get to come through. And every breakthrough, more and more people will look at you and be like, how'd you do that? And less people will look at you and be like, must be nice. I wish I could be that lucky. More and more people will start to get it because they'll start to see that it's not just a one-time fluke. It's over and over and over. So not only are you going to become just wildly wealthy with breakthrough after breakthrough over the next several years, you're also going to inspire so many people and start to shift the money paradigm in this world, which that's my main purpose. That's like my life purpose. So if you're here on this pile, I feel like you're part of my soul family. Even if this isn't your main purpose and your main soul mission in this life, like in my book, anyone who's here and who just by getting wealthier is breaking down the old paradigm around money and helping us all step into this more empowered, energetically aligned paradigm around money, like you're all right in my book. We have the storyteller, viewpoints, control. Let's see what else is coming up. What else do you want them to know, Spirit? We have the masquerade, hiding your true self projection. Okay, here's the thing, and I see like there's a lot of shadow going on here, a lot of hiding. I see that this is kind of a two-parted dual message around this breakthrough. I see that you've been hiding your true self, hiding the way you present yourself to the world, the way that you express yourself, even if you've come a long way around this and done a lot of healing, just like there's just this watering down of yourself that you've been doing in your business, at work, in just the way that you express, like your alignment with abundance and your thoughts. It's like there's some sort of in a way to kind of preserve yourself and to control other people's view of you, to control how people perceive you. You've watered yourself down. This is a defense mechanism most of us do. This is something that we're almost taught to do, right? To fit in, to not make waves, especially if we want to get promoted at work or we want people to hire us. You have to be likable. We hear in the online industry, you have to have no like and trust. They have to like you to buy from you. I just see that you've been hiding parts of yourself. You've been watering yourself down. There's further that you get to fully express yourself, that you get to take the mask off, that you get to be all of you. And this is something that it's not necessarily key for this first breakthrough, but after this breakthrough, I see you being more empowered to no longer feel like you have to water yourself down. And also, I see that there is also going to be the temptation to water yourself down even more because you don't want to trigger those people who are saying, oh, it must be so nice, you're so lucky. And I'm getting from the universe, if you can hold yourself to your true self, if you can let your true self come through and not try to control the way people see you, not try to produce their perception of you, not try to control what they say about you or think about you. If you can completely let that go, again, don't look at it, remember, don't look at that. Look at the abundance you have, the breakthrough, the money, the success that drops in soon. Enjoy that. Don't let them take your enjoyment out of it. Don't let them tell you you don't deserve it or make you feel like this isn't fair that you got it or you're unworthy of it. You own it, because you staying so solid and owning it, like I said, is going to be that inspiration for other people. People will be triggered no matter what you do. They just will. I have a whole video on this. I'll link it in a card above. But the more that you practice after this first big breakthrough you're about to have around money, the more you practice being your true self and not giving in to the temptation to water yourself down, because all of a sudden more people are looking at you, more people are seeing you, more people are you're getting attention from more people about this huge breakthrough you just had. It's like the more that you can just stay so rooted in your own energy and just continue to be focused. My energy, my homework is my energy, my focus, my job is tending to my energy, to my frequency of abundance, to maintaining that, to deepening that, no matter what other people say. When you can stay so solid in that, and push through, like after this first, I'm seeing like the first few weeks, like up to 4 weeks after this initial breakthrough happens, if you can push through that and stay steady in your energy, then you're going to have another, that's like the secondary breakthrough that leads to more. Because then after that point, more and more people, like I said, start to see what you've actually done. You start to be more of an inspiration and less of a trigger. You'll still always trigger people. It's kind of the nature of being human in this world of duality, right? But more and more people are going to see the inner work, the energetic work, the new paradigm you're bringing forward. This is so impactful, so powerful. So just to like kind of like a word of, I don't want to say a word of warning. It's more just kind of to help you stay strong and to help you maintain these breakthroughs. If you give into that fear of what other people might think now that you have all this money, it's like, and what they say, and you let that sway you and that pulls you out of your energetic alignment with abundance, then that's how that money starts to slip through your fingers. You can't hold it, or you can't maintain it, or you can't get any further than it, and you plateau exactly where you are, right? So just something to be aware of, right? Let's grab, I'm trying to feel into which deck feels right. I feel like this one. Let's see. What else do we have for card number 1? We have Sanctuary, Create Your Realm, Sacred Space, Altar, Haven. All right, so having some time leading up to, right, to really make sure you're working on your energy, having a little bit of alone time. You might even go to a retreat in the woods if you're going on a writer's retreat for some of you. I see that being very aligned at this time. Gentle drift. Interesting. Gentle drift. There is no need to rush. Go with the flow. Trust. So much here about like taking it slow, slowing down. Again, this is so interesting on both sides of this breakthrough that's coming for you. You're being asked to just soften, to take space for yourself, to maybe take a little bit more time, maybe have more spaciousness in your social calendar, more time to just nourish yourself, to replenish, more time to just be with yourself, to focus on your energy, and not really trying to rush, again, the manifestation, but also not trying to rush the inner work and the energetic work, and enjoying even the abundance of time that you create for yourself for the energetic work. Doing this on both sides of the breakthrough is going to be so important, again, for allowing the breakthrough, the financial windfall to come in, but also allowing yourself to continue to drift gently toward that next breakthrough and being able to handle any of the projections, any of the judgments that might come your way, that might threaten to pull you out of your energy. It's really interesting because the guidance that I keep getting here now between these cards, these crystal cards here, it's very interesting because I'm getting that what gets you to the breakthrough is what allows you to maintain it. What gets you to the breakthrough is what allows you to maintain it, and is what allows you to get to the next breakthrough. This is what I was talking about of mastering that cycle of your energetic work. But it's like you don't do the energetic work just to get the money and then stop doing the energetic work and expect to hold the money, right? You don't take that time for yourself and have surrender and trust in the divine timing of things, in your energy, in the power of your energetic alignment to get to the money, and then stop doing those things and then expect the money to stick around or to get to more, right? It's like what gets you to that next level is what will allow you to keep that next level. So you maintain these as a lifestyle that you're adopting, all right? But here's the thing. Whenever I tell people about this energetic work of like, you just attune to the energy of abundance, and that's all you have to do. And as long as you're attuned to that and you can hold that to the level of abundance, the frequency of abundance that you desire to have, and you can hold that indefinitely, like, and you get better and better at holding it and deepening it over time and amplifying it, it's like then you get to have unlimited money that comes in greater and greater quantities with greater and greater speed. And that often trips people up because it can be hard to hold it, because that means you have to change permanently. That means identity shifts. That means mindset shifts. That means energetic shifts and, practices and energetic hygiene. And that is a lot. That's a lot to shift your whole way of navigating your inner world, the whole way of responding to the world. And this is really where the work is, honestly, for everybody, especially for you right now. But I'm also getting, you've done so much of the other healing work. You've done so much of the external work that you need to do, the external actions to get you to more abundance. It's just focusing on the energy now and letting the pieces fall into place. But this is like a lifestyle change for you. But I see you're like ready. You're on the brink of breaking through to being able to make this lifestyle change of really prioritizing, aligning with that next level of energy at this new level. This is so fantastic, so exciting. This is the last card for you here from my Cosmic Wealth Codes affirmation deck. It says, the universe wants me to be wealthy so that it can prosper through me. Oh my goodness. So the universe wants you to have wealth. Again, the universe gets to prosper through you. This is a universe that is constantly expanding. We are part of the universe. We are all constantly expanding individually, collectively. And the more wealth that you have as an individual, again, we've already talked about, the more you're going to inspire others, the more that the collective paradigms around money gets to shift, the more individual paradigms around money get to shift, the more that we start to see what's possible in this reality, the more we push the bounds of it around money, around manifestation. So the universe gets to expand by you expanding your wealth, right? This is so important. And also, I want to note, the universe wants me to be wealthy so that it can prosper through me. This just comes back to the main message for you of this breakthrough comes through faster and easier and greater when you feel wealthy, when you are being wealthy, not when you have wealth, right? It doesn't say the universe wants me to have wealth or have money so that it can prosper through you. It wants you to be wealthy, meaning be the frequency, vibrate on the frequency of abundance. You can have tons of money and feel scarce because you feel like you still don't have enough to get that big thing, that next thing you want, to buy the private island. You could have so much money and be afraid it's all going to go away. You can be in total abundance externally, but internally be in complete scarcity. So right now, it's like you're so close to this breakthrough, and the universe is just saying, be wealthy, be wealthy. Find abundance now. For most of you, you're going to find that the most easily in nature. But if you need to find it in music, if you want to find it in art, if you want to find abundance in how much abundance of laughter or love you have in your life, it's like it doesn't matter. Even the abundance of money you already have, if you can look at your bank account and go, I am so wealthy. I feel wealthy. Look at what all this money allows me to do, even if it's not your next desired level of wealth. If you can get to that place and hold that frequently, constantly, more and deeper and feel that in your body, that's you being wealthy. So it doesn't matter what way you get there. Doesn't matter what you have to look at and focus on and think about in order to get there, but be wealth. Be the energy of abundance. Be wealthy. Feel it, experience it, become the walking embodiment of wealth. And the universe gets to deliver more to you. And that allows you to expand. And the universe expands. And everybody prospers. This is so beautiful. This was a gorgeous reading. Oh my goodness, card one. I hope you enjoyed it. This was so fun for me. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you took from this reading, let me know how it resonated. You are, of course, also welcome to subscribe to my channel for future videos to help you activate more abundance in your life. I will leave the link below to the Catalyst 5-day mini mentorship offer that I mentioned at the beginning of this reading. Those spots will fill up soon, so if you know this is for you, be sure to grab your spot. That is absolutely a perfect container for you if you're like, yes, I want support from you, Taylor, in really holding this energy, learning to hold this frequency of abundance to allow my manifestations to come in, especially if we're talking about doing that when you're in business and launching something and the money's not coming through, or you're doing it, you're applying for jobs and you're like, I know the dream job is coming, or I know I'm going to get that promotion, or it's not coming yet and it seems so close, but it's not here. And it's like, how do we hold that energy of abundance throughout? That's like the perfect kind of conversation to bring to this mentorship that I'm offering. So if that resonates with you, if that feels aligned, definitely check out the Catalyst link below. I will leave the link for all the decks below, including my Cosmic Wealth Codes deck, my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck, and their accompanying journals. And I'll put the link and discount code for the bracelets from Otter Spirit that I mentioned at the very beginning of this video as well. And with all that being said, I am wishing you so much love and abundance, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, card number 2. This is your reading to see what financial breakthrough is on the horizon for you. As we dive in, I want to mention here that I am running a brand new 5-day group mini mentorship program called Catalyst. This is a rare opportunity to work closely with me. It runs at the end of this month, and at the time of filming, which is several days before this video will go up, there are just 4 spots left. So if this reading resonates with you as we get into it, and if you know that you are on the brink of a breakthrough around your business, career, or finances, like you can just feel that you've been dancing on the edge of a breakthrough for a while now, and you want to work directly with me, you want support from me to catalyze that breakthrough, to fully step into that next level of wealth or success that you feel is just so close, but you just can't quite get there because it's just so close. It's maddening, right? It's almost within reach. Then this offer of Catalyst is for you. I will leave the link for Catalyst below where you can get all of the info on it and grab your spot if it feels aligned. All right, let's dive into your reading. We have here the Artisan card. You picked the Artisan for card number 2. This card, now as I said at the beginning of this video, this card, first of all, like all 3 of the cards that I pulled, were cards from my Wealthy Woman deck where the women in them were, their eyes are closed and their hands are kind of partially covering their face. And I just see that for you, for all of the cards where we're starting from, is you don't see this breakthrough coming. Like this is going to take you by surprise, okay? Now, for you specifically with the Artisan card, I see this being a breakthrough around your career. For some of you, it could be a promotion or surprise job offer that you're just completely not expecting, or a surprise like salary that you're not expecting in your career, in your job. For some of you in business, this could be like a crazy like blow up. Like you could have videos go viral, posts go viral. All of a sudden, your social media following I see like 10 or 100 times, right? Just these big leaps that open up a lot of doors for you, and you're finally being seen for your genius. That's the big thing, is that I also see for some of you, it could be side hustles that they just start to blow up and take off. Again, like viral TikTok videos, viral YouTube videos, things that just go off that you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. I see some of you selling out your stores. I see you having to hire a team to help you with things. I just see these big unexpected up levels in your career or around things that you're passionate about. Even possibly things that you didn't even think you could monetize. You just put up like a funny video online, or you just said something to someone at work about this hobby you have, and then all of a sudden you have like 50 people wanting to order these pet portraits from you that you draw or whatever. It's like there's a lot of you and your energy that I'm feeling into for this pile, but it's like something that you're passionate about, or something that you've been working hard at, something that you've been perfecting your craft around. You've become like an artisan around it, right? Like you take pride in your work. Even if you don't love, I'm getting for some of you, you're in an office job and you're like, yeah, I don't love it, but it's like, but you take pride in how you show up for it, right? It's like wherever you take pride in what you're doing to make money, wherever you're working hard, wherever you feel like you're maybe even under recognized, where you're not really, you're kind of underrated in a way, like you're the best kept secret in your business, in your job, you feel overlooked. It's like that's changing. This is the breakthrough. There's a big breakthrough around this. There's a big up level that you probably don't see coming. So that's where we're starting with this. So we're going to pull a bunch more cards and see what else comes up for you. But this is already, and I saw 222 on my phone, so that's a nice confirmation. But this is already a really, really cool start to the reading. It's like your hard work pays off. I see this happening in the next 2 to 3 months for you. For some of you, it could be the next 3 to 4 weeks. 2 to 3 months is the timeline I'm getting as we dive into this. I feel like this one was for you right here. We have every journey starts with a single step. Yep. And this is 12. 12 is always a significant number for me with my guides. It's like you were born. You were born for this. And it could be, even if it's not like the dream career or whatever, like you were born to be recognized is what I'm getting. Every journey starts with a single step. This is a journey you've been on, right? You've been maybe at this job for a while, in this industry, applying for jobs for a while, wherever this breakthrough happens, you've been doing, on this platform that you blow up on and for a while, you've been, working on this hobby for a while. It's like you've been on this journey for a while. But this is now like the start of a new era of it. And so there's this energy of like a big up level, but also an energy of newness around it too. So an up level is something you've been doing and perfecting, but the new energy of like, this is a new chapter. This is a new beginning of this thing. I get the sense that you're going to start seeing yourself through a new lens as on the other side of like this breakthrough, this big blow up in your business is like in the best way, right? Like your business just taking off, your hobby starting to turn into like a main income stream. I just see for you though, that it's like you finally with this see yourself as having made it in a way. And now that you've made it, you go, now what? Now what can I create? Now what can I achieve from here? This is just the beginning. This isn't the end. For some of you too, it might be like, if I could just get that promotion, if I could just get X amount of followers on that platform, if I could just be making X amount of money per month or year, then I'll have made it and that'll be enough. And it's like, no. You're going to get there in the near future. And then you're going to realize, oh, this is just the beginning. Because now that I have the money, or now that I have the influence or the visibility, now that I have the recognition, now that I have the job or the promotion, now I realize I want to go so much further. Now I have the freedom to even have the energy to go further because I'm not just trying to get by. I'm not just trying to get to that next level. I'm realizing everything is now opening up from here. I thought this was the end. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of so much more. So that's very exciting. It's really, really fun to see, like, kind of when we think like this is just where I'm aspiring to be. And then you get there, you're like, oh, actually I want so much more. And that's good. My guides are saying, let yourself want more. Let yourself want more. Right? It's okay to let yourself want more. It's okay to want more. That's the human nature. It's like it's the hedonistic treadmill principle, right? It's like we never stop wanting more, and that's good. That's good. That means we keep growing, we keep evolving. It's when you stagnate. It's when you stop wanting more. It's when you stop desiring more that you stop growing. You stop really living, in my opinion, at that point in life, right? So let's see what else we have coming up for you. Let's see what else we have. I also want to say here, we have this woman holding this suitcase, right? Like she's holding this suitcase with all these butterflies, this magic coming out of it. It's again, like it almost looks like a briefcase in a way. Like I can see like going to work, your profession with a briefcase, right? And just opening it up and there's just like all this magic inside of you, all this just amazing, like transformational energy coming out of you within your professional arena. We also have 38, restore and replenish. So after this big up level, there might be a little bit of time where you need to take a little bit of a, I don't want to say a break, not a vacation necessarily, though if you have a vacation scheduled or can take a vacation after this big up level, go for it. That is aligned if that feels good to you. Sometimes when we have a big up level or big momentum, we think I can't take my foot off the gas now. I got to like show, it's like, no, like it's okay. It's okay for you to take a break. But really for all of you, after this breakthrough happens, it's going to be important for you to take some time to just recharge a little bit. If that just means, like just taking some time, being a little less social for a few days, having just space in your calendar, space on the weekend or in your downtime to just rest, like not multitasking, not trying to get a bunch of things done outside of your work or outside of your career, just giving yourself space to rest. This is a big up level. It's taking a lot of energy for you to call this up level in because you are transforming so much. You've been putting so much into this for so long, into this work that you do, into your expertise with it, your artistry with it. And you really like the energy that it's taking for you to call this manifestation in, the energy that you're pouring into your work, the energy that it's taking for you to become the version of you who can hold this new level of visibility and success. That takes a lot of energy. Like there's a lot of energetic output right now. This isn't a bad thing. You're fully capable of it. But just make sure that in order to avoid burnout after this up level is like take some time to rest. Sleep in a little bit, take a nap when you can, right? Like have just a full, even I'm getting like a full weekend, 2 days where nothing planned, no responsibilities or as little as you can have them, right? And just having time to just sit and like do it, take a bubble bath, take a nap. Like I'm just getting recharged. Go to the spa if that feels good to you, right? Like, but just take care of yourself, just nurture yourself, nurture your energy. Do whatever fills you up and allows you to just rest, because like I said, this is the beginning, not the end. So you're going to have so many more desires. You're going to realize that so much more is opening up for you. Like the path is opening up after this breakthrough. You're going to want the energy to be able to go after that. So just take your time. We have Moonstone coming up. Live your purpose. Again, I said you were born for this. You were born for this kind of work. And this is honestly, this is really beautiful. There's a lot of emotion coming up that I'm getting from my guides as I'm saying this, as this is channeling through. But there's maybe been throughout your career the doubt that this will ever happen for you, right? Like the doubt of, is my art good enough? Is it desirable enough? Can I ever get lucky enough to be seen, to go viral online, to be visible by enough people? Like, will I just keep getting passed over for promotions? Am I not good enough? Like, there's just a lot of that energy. Sometimes it's like wondering whether what you do or who you are is good enough. And then there's also the energy of, will it ever happen for me? Because it is out of my control. Like, this is up to other people or other forces. Like, will this ever happen for me? It's like, yeah, this is part of your purpose. You're meant to experience this. You're meant for this. You are, I'm seeing, wildly talented, wildly skilled at what you do. Even if it's something that isn't your true passion, you are still so good at it. I'm getting that when you give 60%, that's like everyone else's 100%. So it's like you are naturally, and you give way more than 60%. So you're doing like 150, 160%, what everyone else is doing at that, like just a top-notch quality. So just know, like, the universe is just giving me such this gentle, nurturing energy of like, just know that what you're doing is good enough. And I think for honestly, what's coming through is that you're going to need to know and have confidence and almost a little bit of delusion of like, I am meant for this. I was born for this breakthrough in order for it to come through. Even though I know, like, you're not really going to see this breakthrough coming. It's a little bit of like, it's going to catch you off guard in the best way. But you can know whatever you are putting your work into, like your energy into within your work, your career, your hobbies, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're pouring a lot of your energy into, you're doing a fantastic job. It is recognized more than you realize. People are looking at you or are going to see you more than you think they are or they will. Like, you are probably your toughest critic on yourself. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some, like, really, like, see yourself is what I'm getting. See yourself. Own how amazing you are at whatever it is that you do, at everything that you do. Own that. And that's going to allow this breakthrough to come in much, much faster. We have hematite. Ground yourself, right? Again, there's just like, ground yourself in the knowing that you're meant for this, that this is your purpose. If there's ever been any doubt, let that go. That these skills, these desires, they were always they're put on your heart for a reason. They are part of your soul's blueprint. They are imprinted on your soul. They are not for a mistake. And so you get to ground yourself in the knowing of that, but also keep yourself grounded as you go through this up level, because it has the ability to kind of overwhelm you, to dysregulate your nervous system. We have turquoise, prioritize your health. Again, coming up near this restore and replenish card. Really, like, I cannot express enough how overwhelming in the best possible way this up level can be for you. But the thing is, when we have good stress, it's still stress in the body, right? And so making sure you're doing nervous system regulation, making sure you're taking time to take care of yourself. I keep seeing you needing more sleep. If you're already like hustling so hard or doing something so much, can you just get a little bit more sleep? It's going to make you so much more of an energetic match for this up level. And also it's going to help you be able to hold this up level a lot easier when it comes and not let it overwhelm you and burn you out, right? But this is really, really important. I'm also seeing if there's any health issues that you are concerned about, go get them checked out by a doctor, right? Like, go just get checked out for your own peace of mind. I only say this just because with this coming up, I'm just getting the energy of like the stress of you worrying about your health is sometimes more detrimental than anything that might be happening. And maybe there's even nothing that's going on, but go get it checked out if there's something that you're concerned about. That's not for everybody. But just go and just do whatever you can to, feel like you've got your bases covered, feel like you're taking care of yourself. Also prioritizing your health and getting like, if you're working so hard that you're not eating well, you're working so hard that you're not sleeping well, you're working so hard that you're not exercising or moving your body, do those things. Those all are going to give you more energy and help you fuel you to do more with what you're so passionate about, right? We have the Sentinel, determination, certainty. And they have about, again, with these messages of like, you got to be so certain that you are meant for this, that you're meant to have something amazing happen. You're meant to be doing the thing that you feel called to do. And we also have the orator, communication, confidence. Again, there's just so much energy here of like, can you own how amazing you are, please? That's what I'm getting from my guides. Can you just own already how amazing you are at what you do? How lucky people are to have you work with them? Something I talk a lot with about my, I have high level mentorship clients, people who are very successful in their fields and are looking for new success, new levels of it, new ways of it. And as they step into new, expanding their businesses or expanding into different arenas or industries or just going bigger, there's often the conversations we have of needing to do things with the you're welcome energy. Of just this energy of, often when we put things out there, we wonder if it's good enough, right? Which is a lot of what I have gotten. It could have been a shadow you've worked through that might be popping up again for you, or it might be something that's just very prevalent for you. But this energy of, you put something out, whether it's an offer in your business or a piece of art, or, you have a job and a resume and you go, is it good enough? Oh, I hope it's good enough for people to like it, for people to do this. But I'm getting for you the key energy for you to be tapping into to allow this breakthrough to come through even faster, and for you to be able to maintain it is going to be you owning how freaking amazing you are at everything you do, and putting it out there, applying for the job with this energy of you're welcome. You're welcome for me applying for the job. Sounds a little arrogant, but it doesn't have to be you being a jerk. It's more just you knowing your worth and saying, I know I could bring something amazing to you, to your company. I know that this art for the right, it is beautiful. If you don't think so, that's fine. But I know it's amazing. Your opinion of it doesn't make me feel any certain way about my art, right? It's like this, you're welcome. This is a gift. I created this piece of art as a gift for the world, for the people who want it. It's a gift to them. Is that you? Great, here, buy it. Can you create any content in your business, any social media posts about what you love to do? Can you put out your resumes? Can you have conversations with your bosses, with your coworkers, your everyday, work and your everyday stuff in your business or your career? Can you just go about it with this energy of you're welcome? It comes from knowing the worth. It comes from you saying, I am amazing at what I do. I am amazing. I am hardworking. I've worked hard for this. I put a lot of energy in this. I care about this. I take pride in my work. I take pride in how I show up. And when you get into that and really sync up with that for yourself and find that truth of that for yourself, then you can show up with the you're welcome energy. You're welcome. You're welcome for this. Even if you don't appreciate it, it's a gift. This is a gift. My energy is a gift. My work is a gift. My creations are a gift. My presence is a gift. Now, I want to be clear, this doesn't mean no one else is a gift. It doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. It just means you own what a gift you are. And when you do that, that's going to allow others to own the gift that they are. That's also very important and very powerful. But for you, this is, I feel like, I want to say kind of the missing piece, the thing to click into, right? The allow to click into place is this energy of you're welcome, right? You're welcome. We have Sacred Cave coming up. This is spiritual growth, period of gestation, introspection. And we also have Earth Walk, reorientation, collective wisdom, natural healing. Again, there's a lot of healing going on the other side of this breakthrough for you. But again, natural healing. This could be, natural healing approaches, but also allowing nature to heal you, right? We have these trees going into nature. Again, if you want to take a little bit of a break or even just some hikes in nature after your big breakthrough in the days, the weeks, months following it, to just regulate your nervous system, that can be incredibly grounding, some earthing, things like that. But then we also have Sacred Cave, right? Spiritual growth, period of gestation, introspection. Again, leading up, this is the story I'm getting for how this breakthrough gets to come through, how you can call it in, this big up level in your career. Take time to introspect really on what I've been talking about here with you, what I've been channeling through for you here, of this, know your worth, get yourself to a point where you can see how amazing you are at what you do and what you bring to the table, so that every time you show up and communicate what you do, or any way you do anything in your career, that you do it with this you're welcome energy, this very gracious, very grounded, very down to earth, but you're welcome energy. That is so magnetic. That confidence is what sells people on you, right, in your work. So owning that, putting that out there for the people who are going to appreciate it with that energy, you're welcome. And then on the other side of the breakthrough, the way you maintain it is nervous system regulation, taking care of your health, resting, making sure you're balanced so that you can hold all of this extra visibility, all of this extra responsibility, all of this extra wealth that you're receiving, right? This entirely new level and reality around it. So really, really important. This is just something, and I've experienced this myself. This is why I personally do a lot of breath work. I sleep a lot. I, have done intermittent fasting even for me, right? I'm not necessarily recommending any of this for you, but just these are things that I've done to help my body be the healthiest it can, to get health benefits. I spend a lot of time in nature, in my garden. We have a forest like behind our home. Like this, I'm in the trees a lot, right? Like this is how I ground myself, how I regulate myself. That's why I have someone that is amazing, Adriana, who does breath work occasionally in some of my programs and in my Wealth Vibe membership. But doing this sort of stuff around money, around success, to keep yourself regulated is so incredibly important, right? All right, we have I release fear and make room for abundance. This is going to be your last card here. This is from my new Cosmic Wealth Codes affirmation deck. Any of those fears you had, right? I just get that, like, this big up level marks a big purge for you. A big purging of fears. It's like as soon as it comes through, it's like it comes through because you've been releasing fears, and you'll continue to release fears as this breakthrough comes through and lands in the coming months. But it's also going to, as it lands, as it happens, like you see yourself through that new lens, you start to just realize, I am born for this. You see that, you see this external validation of what your soul has known to be true for so long, and you make room for abundance. It's in releasing fear, you're making room for more abundance, right? Fear is more akin to the energy and frequency of lack or scarcity. Love is more akin to the frequency of abundance, right? So when you can release fear and just have no more fear or less fear around what if people don't like it? What if they don't get it? What if this never happens for me? And you can just say, I love what I do. I am amazing at what I do. I was born to do this. I was born to be seen doing this. I am so proud of the work that I do, of the work that I put in. Like when you can really lean into that, you're on the frequency of love. You're so much closer to the frequency of abundance, and you're such more of a match for it. So really this whole journey for you is a journey of helping you release fear so that you are a match for more abundance. So this is the focus. It's release that fear, build up that confidence, build up that knowing of how freaking amazing. I just see so much talent, so much potential, so much untapped potential that you're going to start to tune into as you tap more and more, card 2, into your worth of what you do, into how amazing you are. Like then you just start to realize how much more potential you've been keeping down. And honestly, this is so interesting to close out our reading with. I see that any of the nervous system regulation, any health issues, things like that, in part, those things are coming up. That dis-ease in some ways might be coming up for you because you've been using so much of your energy. Not only you've been splitting energy, you've been putting your energy into your craft, into your work. You've been putting energy into the inner work to see yourself through, to holding these fears and then trying to transmute them. You've been putting your energy into becoming and manifesting what you desire. Like you've been all this energy, but also you've been using some of your precious energy, which you're scattering everywhere. You've been using it to push down your potential, to push down what you're truly capable of when you release fear. So release fear and all that, just like, I just see like Pandora's box, just like it all just comes out, all the potential comes out, everything comes flying out, doors open for you. This is amazing, right? Like this is something that we don't think about a lot, but holding ourselves back, keeping ourselves small, holding down our potential, being in fear of what would happen if we actually fully let ourselves be completely seen and let everything shine through. That takes a lot of energy. That takes so much more energy than just letting it all out, right? We think it's going to take energy to be brave, to be all of us. But once you get in the flow of that, it's really like you realize it's so much more energy to keep yourself small, to try to produce how other people see you, to try to, worry about whether this is going to happen for me or not, instead of just loving what you do and owning it and seeing what happens when you just let it rip, just let it free, right? So I just saw 2222 on my phone. This is amazing confirmation of how aligned this is. So this is amazing. Oh my goodness, card 2. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below letting me know what you took from this reading. Let me know how it resonated. You are, of course, also welcome to subscribe to my channel for other videos to help you activate more abundance in your life. I will be sure to leave the link below for the Catalyst 5-day mini mentorship offer that I mentioned at the beginning of this reading. Those spots will fill up soon, so if you know this is for you, be sure to grab your spot. I do feel, for you, if this resonated and you really want to work on how do I fully release that fear? How do I like really see myself? How do I see the worth and value? How do I anchor into that confidence so that I can more confidently put my work out there, so that I can do it with that you're welcome energy? That's exactly the sort of thing that we can bring to those discussions inside of Catalyst, because it really is a space where it's tailored to the group of people that it's there. It's tailored to your individual needs. It's mentorship. You come with your questions. I come with my full wisdom, activation, potent just wisdom, and we transmute so much and we help you shift in that direction. A lot of success and mindset discussions, a lot of manifestation work. I even bring my card pulls in when they're needed. So really powerful, excited to do this with a small group of people. If that's you, check out that link below for Catalyst. I will also leave the link for my decks, for my journals that accompany them. I will leave the link and discount code for the Otter Spirit bracelets that I mentioned at the beginning of this video as well. Yeah, with all that being said, I'm wishing you so much love, so much abundance as you move through this massive breakthrough, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, card number 3. This is your reading to see what financial breakthrough is on the horizon for you. As we dive in, I want to mention that I am running a 5-day group mini mentorship program called Catalyst at the end of this month. This is a rare opportunity to work closely with me, and at the time of filming, which is a few days before this video will post, there are just 4 spots left. So as we dive into the reading, if this reading resonates with you, and if you just know, like you just know you're on the brink of a breakthrough around your business, career, or finances, like you can feel one coming, you can feel like you've been dancing on the edge of a breakthrough for a while now, and you're ready to have some support, you're ready to just have that kind of like something that just pushes you finally into that next level, really catalyzes that breakthrough, and you want to do that working directly with me, then this is for you. So I will leave the link below where you can get all the info on Catalyst and grab your spot if it feels aligned. All right, now let's dive into your reading. You picked card 3, which was Mend the Flow. So first of all, if you skipped it at the very beginning of this video, I spoke about how each of these 3 cards that came out for each of the 3 readings from my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck, they were all cards where the women had their eyes closed and their hands were partially covering their faces. And that's not most of the cards in the deck. So it was just really interesting to see that these were the 3 cards that I pulled for this reading. What I got for all the readings is that I start with this message that was applicable to every single card, which is that you probably aren't going to be expecting this breakthrough. This big financial up level that happens for you, you're not going to be expecting. It's going to kind of come out of left field. It'll take you by surprise in the best possible way, right? This is a positive breakthrough, but it's one that you're probably not expecting. And for you specifically, I see that this breakthrough is coming as a result of you've healed something significant. You might be somebody who you've been on a healing journey for a while. It might just be that you kind of, are used to doing inner work. Maybe you've been in the kind of self-development or healing world for a while. And so you are used to healing things in order to manifest what you desire, in order to just live your best possible life. But recently, within the last year, especially the last 3 months, I want to say like year to 6 months, you've healed something significant. You've healed something very, very big. And at the time, it probably even felt significant to you, but maybe your external reality didn't really reflect much from it. But it was huge, is what I'm getting. It was something big. This could have been forgiving somebody that really you feel wronged you in a massive way. It could have been healing a layer of trauma. It could have been letting go of something that no longer served you, especially around your career finances, like walking away from a job that was toxic or that you knew was preventing you from being able to expand or go after what you truly desire. It could have been leaving even a relationship that led to some toxicity around money or other ways that impacted your financial flow or your ability to show up and do things. You could have just healed old money stories, generational money stories. For some of you, I see like past life or generational healing that has taken place. But there's something big, like something significant that you healed in the last year to 6 months. And I'm getting this message right now. I don't say this all the time. But if you just think for a moment and you cannot think of anything in the last 6 to 12 months or thereabouts, give or take a little bit of time. But if you can't tune into anything that you're like, yeah, that was significant that I healed, related to money or not, just anything significant that you feel like you healed or released or forgave or walked away from for the better for you. If you can't think of anything like that, then this might not be the reading for you. So if you're like, yep, that's not landing, go back, pick one of the other decks. That's what I'm getting. I don't often or always say that in my readings, but that's what's coming through right now. So if you are still here, it means that that does resonate, right, at this point in the video, that there's something significant that you healed. Now this thing, the reason why I'm getting from my Arrow Collective is stepping in and saying the reason why that you feel like you healed something significant, then you looked around and it seemed like nothing in your life changed, especially around finances or career, is because the universe is saying this was such a massive thing that you healed, such an insanely deep thing, and like part of a soul contract that you completed, something your soul came here to do. Like this was a very, very big deal that you healed this thing. It was such a big deal that it is taking a lot of time for the physical reality around you to rearrange itself in response. It's like the ripple effect of this is, it's almost like I'm getting this image of what you did beneath the surface of things. Like it was so deep. Like I'm getting the visual, like I'm being given the vision of like the ocean, and like deep down on the ocean floor, you healed something, like tectonic plates shifted. Like that is how significant this healing was for you and your reality in your life and your soul. And so you shifted something, like whoosh, it was a shift. It was massive. But that shift, it's like, then it created this ripple, and it's gone undetected in your physical reality, but it's been happening energetically in non-physical. It's been sending out this ripple into the rest of reality, into the rest of the world, into the 3D reality. And soon it's going to come back as like a tidal wave. And that's the big breakthrough. Like you're going to get whoosh, this huge breakthrough. I'm getting like a month from the time you hear this reading for most of you. For some of you, it might be up to, I'm getting even 3 weeks at the soonest for some of you, but about a month for most of you, up to maybe, nope, I just keep getting 3 weeks. So I guess it's 3 weeks to a month from now, 3 to 4 weeks from now. So that's what keeps coming through. Could be a little bit longer for some of you. I'm hearing 5, could be 5 weeks, 5 months. Most of you are going to be around that month mark is what I'm getting here. But it's like this tidal wave is coming in. It's a good tidal wave. It's the tidal wave of like reaping the rewards of your reality changing because of this deep, deep, significant healing that you did, right? So that is where we're starting this reading from. Already a lot. I feel like that is such a thing. And I'm getting also, my guys just want to say, good job. They're saying good job. Like they're celebrating you. I'm getting that maybe it almost seems like you healed significantly, and maybe people also didn't realize that, didn't recognize it. You were going through a lot. You were uprooting a lot. There's a lot of upheaval even in your life potentially around this. And you feel like people didn't get it around you. You just like, they didn't cut you as much slack. They didn't have the empathy or something. Or I even see like you just wanted to be celebrated. You wanted to celebrate the healing and how far you came in. People didn't really get around you how big of a deal this was. And if that's the case, like my guides are they're coming in there with so much love, so much gratitude for you, so much celebration for you, so much I'm seeing pride coming through from the universe for you. Just like, we're so proud of you is what I'm getting. Maybe even some of your ancestors, people who've passed, loved ones who've passed. I'm just seeing people on the other side, like in non-physical realms, saying, we're so proud of you for this deep healing work. Like this is significant. This is going to heal not just the past and future of your life, but it's going to heal past generations, future generations. It's going to heal other people that you come into contact just because you're more healed now. Like it heals part of the whole, like, wow, there is so much gratitude. So know that is there. And I will say, well done, because healing is hard. Healing is not always easy. Healing is sometimes the shadowiest stuff that we do. Healing is uncomfortable a lot of the time. So thank you for doing that work. And for healing, right? We have the Thief, seizing the moment, selfishness, right? So again, I see that something that you healed, it was something that was seizing things from you. It was taking your joy from things, but in a way in the last year or so, you have reclaimed your ability to enjoy life. You have almost, I don't want to say stolen back, but you've taken back what was yours. You've taken back your joy. You've taken back maybe your peace of mind. You've taken back your power. Ooh, that's really what I'm getting. You've taken back your power. And then look at all this money raining down into your open hand, right? Like, that's what I'm seeing depicted on this card. It's like money, riches, success, accolades get to start raining in for you because you've taken in your healing. You reclaimed your power. You came home to yourself. And I often say, and this is how I look at a lot of my work that I do with people, is that what I'm here to do is help people tap into their inner power, come back home to themselves, into their power, and to reclaim their power, and then translate that into outer abundance, right? And that's, you've done a big part of this now. You've done the inner work that gets to translate, that plugged you back into your power, right? So now that you can translate that power into external abundance, and that abundance is coming. Oh baby, is it coming? It's coming in real fast. We have the Herald, small regrets, longing. Okay, so as you move forward, there might be little shadows, especially as this wave comes in. I'm going to pull some more cards in a bit here, and I think throughout this reading we'll see a little bit more about what this breakthrough might look like. But some of the guidance that's coming right now is saying that as this breakthrough comes in, this wave of abundance, this tidal wave of it, this big breakthrough that pushes you into a new level of abundance and wealth in a financial reality, you might have some little regrets come up. And these are they're just little remnants. They're just little bits of the thing that you healed, right? So it's not that the wound has necessarily reopened. It's more that it's just like the old ego, the old identity kind of peeking back up. It's just the last little bits of it. It's the last little bits to be uprooted. So just allow those things to come up. You've already done the lion's share of the work. Like, you have already healed most of what you need to heal at this point. It's just like, these will just be little things that are kicked up. It's normal. I see this all the time with clients. When people get massive amounts of money coming into their lives, it sometimes like brings up all the shadows because it's something new. It's different. And that's unknown to our egos, to our identities, to our sense of self, to our self-concept, right? So just allow that to come up, and don't judge it, and don't make it mean that you have failed and that you have to go back to square one with the healing. Absolutely not. It gets to be very simple shifts, and just reminding yourself, I have healed most of this, right? I have healed most of this. I'm completely just able to handle this, and just do the little bits of healing work that, worked to help you get through the bigger part of it, just to release those little bits. But it should be pretty easy to shift as long as you don't get kind of caught up in it, right? We also have here 5, follow your own rhythm. I'm going to get one more card out here for you because I want to know, I want this to tell me a little bit more about how this breakthrough comes through for you. What does it look like for card number 3? We have, oh, interesting. We have 17, what is already with you. Oh, okay. So first of all, I want to point out the butterflies on here. We had some butterflies in pile 2. If that pile called to at all, you might want to go back and check that one out. But I'm getting that where your breakthrough is coming from something. It's like an area where you already have some level of success or money coming through. This could be your current job, your current industry, your current business, anything like that, investments you've already made. It's something that you've already done. So again, similar to how your healing happened a while ago, and now you're going to start to see the rewards come in from it. It's also like the thing that directly leads to this breakthrough. It's like, this is what allows you to be a match for it and allows it to come in, right? Has been the healing, because otherwise that was blocking it for a long time. But now that you're unblocked, the thing that actually creates the abundance, what this wave is actually formed of, is it's something you did a while ago too, something that's already been done or that you're currently doing. So this is to say your breakthrough that is going to come, it probably will take you by surprise. You probably won't see it coming, but it is not doing something completely new or out of the ordinary than what you're already doing. It's going to come in an avenue that you've already opened up. So again, investments you've already made, work you've already done, your job right now. It could be, if you are an artist or a writer or a musician, it could be a piece of art or music or a book that you wrote years ago or even months ago, and then you submitted it to places to be published or to record labels or whatever, and now it just starts taking off, or it went viral online, or you just got the letter saying we want to publish this, or there's something you already did that's starting. It's like it's coming on this wave of abundance, right? And so it's not anything new you have to go out of your way to find. It'll find you. You're already doing it. You've already done it, right? Follow your own rhythm. It's tied to your own unique genius too, like something that comes easily to you that doesn't come easily to everyone else. And so that is yeah, that's where this breakthrough is going to come through. It's like an avenue that's already open, an avenue that's kind of unique to you, especially if it's something that you do that not a lot of other people do. So if you're a specialist in something that you do, or in a very niched field in your business, or if you are, again, and I have follow your own rhythm. A lot of you might be musicians. It might be something to do with your music, or dancers, you know, artists in that way, performing arts as well. If you're in that, then this is probably where the breakthrough is going to come through financially. I also see with this though, like it could just be like your own unique style of thing, or you just have a quirky way of doing something, or it's your, you know, like again, a very specialized position, things like this where there aren't a ton of people who do what you do or the way that you do it, right? And so that's, again, where I'm seeing this breakthrough come through for you. Very cool. Let's see what else is coming up. What else do we have for card number 3? We have Lapis Lazuli, make a decision. What else do we have for them? Spirit, I want to see. What other guidance? I feel like there's more to this card. What else for card 3? Aquamarine, go with the flow. I want to talk about all the water analogies I've been using. There's water at the bottom of this card, right? Like, and these stones are blue. Like, there's so much here. And also go with your own rhythm, the rhythm and flow. Interesting. Things are coming up around this. Let's get one more card from this deck out for you. I want to see what else is coming up. We have Find Your Creativity with Carnelian, which is also a great stone for abundance. Okay, so some of this breakthrough, again, any creativity, creative arts, things like that, anywhere where you get to bring your creativity to your work or table, that's where the breakthrough is most likely to happen for you financially. But kind of this is, I'm almost seeing here, this is a formula for you. This is very cool. Ooh, this is exciting. This is a formula for you moving forward. And this is what will allow this breakthrough to come through even faster, even more easily. It's also what will allow you to have future breakthroughs, right? So when you feel like you want to do something, like we talked about, invest something, create something, you want to get that position, you want to apply for that job, make the decision, decide this is what I'm doing. I am going to do this one way or another, whatever form it takes, whatever timing it works out, I'm going to do this, period. This is my focus. And then go with the flow, follow your own rhythm, flow with whatever feels good to you, the way you want to do it. Don't try to do it like everybody else does it. Don't try to do it like everyone else does it. Do it your own unique way. Go with the flow of what feels right to you. Go with your own unique rhythm. I was saying find your creativity, but also feed your creativity. So I'm going to say find it and also feed your creativity. The more that you go with the flow, the more that you give into your creativity, the more it is fed, right? And doing things that also feed your creativity are going to speed up and amplify this abundance that's coming in, this big financial breakthrough, and allow you to reach more and more and more. Very, very cool. Let's get some more cards. I almost feel like this message might be complete, this is on the shorter side. We're going to pull at least like probably 3 more cards for you. And we'll see if anything else comes through that's significant, that's different from what we've already read. But I am already getting the energy. This doesn't happen often, but this is already a little bit of a shorter reading. But I feel like this was such potent energy at the beginning, which is what we needed to hear. I'm getting from that the message of I think you needed some sort of sign, and this is the sign for you. This reading is a sign that the healing is complete, right? Even when you have these little small regrets, little tiny wisps of it come back up. It's just the aftermath of it. It's just the last little remnants. It's not the actual thing. Like, you've done it. So this is that confirmation. You did the healing. I feel like that was maybe kind of the biggest thing you maybe needed to hear from this reading. It was like, you did it. It's complete. You did it. Of course, you can doubt yourself if like your kind of external world looks completely the same after a massive healing experience, especially if you're like, I healed this, or I healed this giant money blocker thing and I'm just plateaued for last year at the same level of income. Like, what the hell? It can make you feel like, did I really actually heal something? Or did I just fool myself? You actually healed something so big, so huge, so significant. All right, so just know. All right, we have moon casting, cultivation, dream work, magic. I get that your dreams have a lot of messages for you right now in the next couple of weeks leading up to the breakthrough. Dreams that you have that seem out of the norm for you, vivid dreams that stay with you long after you've woken up. Things, I'm getting like sentences you hear, words you hear in these dreams especially. Could be also things you see, but I'm really getting things you hear in your dreams, like things people say to you in your dreams. Those are significant. Write those things down. They have guidance that are going to help you call in, but also navigate and ride and surf this wave of this breakthrough that's coming through, right? We have sweet surrender. Let it go, releasing earthly attachments, clean the air. Yeah. Like, I just get, again, this coming back to the healing. Like, let go the story of you're still healing. You're done. Let me be clear. We're always healing. There's always more to heal. We're humans. This is a very human experience. There's always a lot of things to heal. But you've healed this chapter. You, like, close the door, right? Close the door. Wipe your hands of it. You're done. You've healed what you needed to heal, at least to get to your next level. And once you get there, there'll be more things to heal. There'll be different things. It's not going to be the same thing. It's going to be different things, right? I am also getting, if you do any sort of magic, if you do any sort of magical practices, not everyone who's tuning in will, but this is also a great time for you to do practices that allow you to see more in your dreams, but also even things that allow you to cultivate more of your creativity. Even just spells, spell candles. I love, personally, I do a lot of candle magic. Spell candles for creativity. Certain, if you know, do your due diligence of checking what's healthy for you, but if there's certain herbs that you like to make teas out of and things like that, that are healthy and safe for you to consume, that lead to more vivid dreams, lucid dreaming, that can be incredibly helpful for you at this time. And I could see you almost prophesizing how the money is going to come through this big breakthrough. Again, I just see it in what you're already doing. Something like a stock taking off that you've invested in, a job that you applied for months ago, getting back to you and giving you this massive increase in what you're currently making now. Like I said, publishers picking up your stuff. It's like just things that seemed like they were on hold all of a sudden moving, right? That's really where I see the breakthrough for you. So we are going to get one last card for you. Let's see what we have coming up. Whatever I give with a grateful heart is returned to me tenfold. Whew, interesting. Okay. I also just want to say this is my new Cosmic Wealth Codes deck and affirmation deck, and I am so obsessed with this imagery on it. This purple lady. Oh, she's beautiful. My artist did a phenomenal job. Anyways, it's one of my favorite cards in the deck visually. I am seeing that in the past, what you might have had to heal is maybe something where there was some overgiving going on. If not, that could be something where you have felt in the past that you've overgiven quite a bit and that you've given so much and not received in return. Even giving to yourself so much and not receiving from the universe in return, right? Like doing this deep healing and not seeing the fruits of it. So that's very interesting to see that coming up. But I'm getting that moving forward, that the message is don't let that stop you from giving in the future. Of course, don't overgive. Don't people please. Don't put other people before you in terms of, you know, like to a point where it's detrimental to your own financial wellness, to your own mental wellness, your emotional wellness. But also don't be afraid to give, right? Don't be afraid to give when it feels right. Don't be afraid to give, especially when you can give from a place of gratitude for what you do have. I'm getting that this really applies to after this big financial breakthrough comes through. The important thing for you is going to be not kind of going back to old ways of overgiving, but also not being afraid to give because you've had this windfall, but you had to heal in some way from overgiving before. Find the balance, right? And the best way to do is when you can feel gratitude, when you feel so grateful for what you have, whether this is your energy, your time, your freedom, your money, your power, your impact, your visibility. It's like when you are so grateful for whatever form of abundance you have, and you can be truly grateful for it, and then you give from that place of gratitude, you won't overgive because you're so grateful for it that you're not going to give it all away. You're having reverence for it, but also you're giving without fear. You're giving from a place of love. You're giving with this open heart. And then from that place on that frequency, that is like true abundance. When you are like, I am secure, I am safe, I have wealth in some form. And so I can afford to give some of it. I'm grateful I can give it. I'm grateful I have it. I'm grateful I can give it. I'm not going to overgive. I'm not going to give it all away because then I won't have the thing I'm grateful for anymore. But I'm going to give it with gratitude, not from approval, not from self, like validation, not from people pleasing. I'm going to give it from gratitude, give what the amount of it feels right to, and just be so grateful I can give. Like that is abundance. That's a frequency that abundance is so close to. And that means that then you are a match to have that, what you've given, be given back to you tenfold by the person you give it to, by someone else, by the universe, right? So if there's been any pattern of a fear of giving or overgiving, just make sure that on the other side of this financial breakthrough, you are finding a balance of gratitude and giving from a place of gratitude to find that balance of like allowing things to flow out so that even more can flow in. This is incredibly beautiful. I'm seeing you are here, card 3, to be someone that allows money to be amplified through you, meaning it flows through you. Like you're here in this lifetime to be someone who gives wealth because you have enough to give. You have more than enough to give some of it. And when you give, that impacts other people, makes other people wealthier, and then that wealth is returned to you even more so. And then you give more, and then that's helps other people, and then that's amplified, and then that's returned to you even more, and then you have even more, and then you give a little bit more. And then it's like, this is the cycle that you get to be in if you want for the rest of your life. You give from a grateful heart, you receive even more in return. You give from a grateful heart, you receive even more in return. Like, this can lead to infinite money up levels, and that's really, really beautiful. So, wow. Okay, this is what I have for you, card 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below letting me know what you took from this reading. Let me know how it resonated. You are, of course, also welcome to subscribe to my channel for future videos to help you activate more abundance in your life. I will be sure to leave the link below for the Catalyst 5-day mini mentorship offer. Those spots will fill up soon, so if you know that this is for you, be sure to grab your spot. I will leave the link for my decks and their accompanying journals down below as well for you, and I will also put the link below for the bracelets as well as the discount code for them that I mentioned at the start of this video. These bracelets from Otter Spirit that I just love and highly recommend so much, so that'll be below. And with all of that being said, I am wishing you so much love, so much abundance, and I will see you in another video very soon.